Alright guys, welcome back. Today I'm here with Werkiiin, and we're going to be doing a command tutorial. We're doing the spinning particle command today. So Werkiiin's the mentor, because I couldn't be bothered to learn the command for myself. And so, Werkiiin, care to explain on how you got those cool spinny things?
Yes, so as you can see that I have these particles. This is the particle that's falling around me. So don't worry about that. Okay, so how I did this was step one. I have an armor stand. If you go here to this first command block I'm standing on, it's /execute working. Now, if you may be confused, what are these and what's the difference between those and these? Now,
Yes.
for example, they're the same thing in a way. I'll tell you why the caret is different from the tilde. So if you go here on these /execute working, you see the three tildes. What that means the three relative locations of the character.
Yes.
What that means is, or no matter where it is, the execute command will work. /execute, what does it do and what does it mean?
Executes.
What it is, it executes a command on behalf of one or more entities,
Yes.
which is a player can be an entity. So it /executes tilde 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 teleport at E, which means teleporting an entity with a name of Chumai with a relative location of X, meaning no matter where it is, it'll be the relative location. A relative location of Y, well, the 5 means no matter where it is, it'll always be the relative location of my character, 5 Y levels
Filmings or
above.
go.
And the second
Of course
one
not.
is the Z, means relative location. So if
So,
you if you
yeah.
have this right here, and the second one with the 2 means how fast it's going to spin. So if I actually took this command off,
And
you can
say let's
see
change
if
this
you
to
look up,
5 to the 2 to the 555.
yeah,
5
if you change it to
5 5.
see how
Oh,
it's spinning faster.
yeah, see how
So
they're
if you look
spinning
up, you
now?
can yeah. So if I
That's the
changed it
fastest
back to
speed that we
2,
know of. But so this is the first command block, and you want it to be a repeat, needs redstone, and unconditional. So this is the
now if we go
command.
into here,
This is the command that you
this is
want
the
first.
this is real. All the particles that we will be using it will be in the description, just so you
Yes.
know, and the commands too if you're on mobile. Now this one is the /execute Chumi, which is the armor stand's name. So if you have a name tag, I'll get one right now, and you go into an anvil, you go to repair name, you change the name tag to whatever name.
We use
I'll just
Chumi.
for me. Now it's named Chumi. If I name this, if as of right now, if I name this right here, it'll teleport and go right up here. Boom. Now anything with the name of Chumi,
Yeah.
even this right here, will be sent up there.
Yeah. Any type of entity with the name of Chumi will go up there because it executes it on all entities
On a,
that are named Chumi.
yes, we're working. That's the start of it. Now /execute at a Chumi, the same thing applies for the working part. /particle. Now /particles are a little weird. You're gonna have to look up all the particles because for Bedrock Edition, especially PS4, we don't have all of them.
Yeah. See. Also,
So
like
you're
if
gonna
you
have
were
to
to
look at
do
the
like see
list.
how on give at s, say if I do that, it gives a list of all the things you can give yourself. Doesn't do that for particles. So you kind of have to, kind
Yes.
of like the play sound command. You kind of have to look it up to see which ones there are.
So if you go to here, /particle, this particle is, as you can see, the Minecraft basic crit particle.
Yes.
Now you may see the carrots. If I were to change the carrots to tildes, which I'm about to do right now,
This would
uh,
happen, which you'll see in a
this would
second.
happen.
Which messes it up and it doesn't look as cool.
The reason why it's doing that is because now tildes, they define every single XYZ coordinate, but
Yes.
for carrots, they're more in depth. They
Yes.
care about what rotate if it's rotation.
And
So if you have a command that's rotating, you can change the thing
if you
to
didn't know, this
carrots.
is a carrot right here, this one right here. You find it right here on the keyboard, this one. And a tilde is a little squiggly line that you use in a lot of your commands that may not know what it does.
Yeah. So if I want to explain the three tildes, the one is the relative location of x. The second part is the relative location of y, but I made a statement, which is the command, an argument in the command, that said no matter where I am on Chumi, the particle, basic crit particle, will always be -4 y levels down.
Yes, it'll be negative
And
4 Ys from the armor stands. So negative
yes.
4 Ys underneath the Chumi armor stands is right where he is. You can alter that to make it go higher or lower or whatever
Now to
you
make it
want.
higher, since it's negatives, if you know math,
Lower the
to
number.
go, yeah, if you want it higher, it has to be lowered. See how it's now it's above my head. If I
Yeah, the
want it to
lower
be
the
like
number, the lower it is. The higher the number, the higher it is. So you can alter that whenever you want.
cough cough reverse. Okay, so if I wanted to change this particle to any particle, I'm gonna pick a really random particle. Now you may see this particle. It's the heart particle. It's just simple. It's just heart underscore particle. You want to make sure that everything is lowercase.
Yeah. As you'll see,
Okay.
the crit particles will turn into hearts. See,
Yeah.
this is the heart particle right
Now
here.
for
Minecraft colon heart underscore particle. So you can see is a ring of particles right around him, and it's
now, as you
negative
see
3
my
y.
as you can see, I'll turn this command off. As you can see my test dummy over here, you can see that he has only. I can
Yes.
tell as of right now he only has one armor stand, but it's
Yeah.
still going. This one is the basic flame particle.
Yeah.
Just click this right here.
This is the particle. If you want the basic flame particle, if you think that looks cool, it's right there.
I also
And
have
as
another
you can see,
particle.
it follows him around, circles him. A little test dummy right here. Good job, test dummy.
I have an. Now
But
this
if
particle is like
yeah,
one of my favorite particles, hands down. Well, one of also. I like the no particle. That thing is you can't like make it so it's colored. It's the
yeah.
base color, which is sad. But this is the no particle, and I have like another one. This one is the villager underscore happy.
So, of course, as you can tell, this is the second command block. This is what you want to type in for your second command block. You want to make sure it's conditional, always active, and on a repeat. And so those are the two. Those are two, and then we got one more command block that you're gonna want, which is
This is to make it the armor
that's
stands
gonna make the
invisible.
armor stands visible. So you don't want to be walking around with a bunch of armor stands. You want them to be invisible. So as you can see, you can't see them. They're there, but they're invisible. You just do the classic slash effect at E named Chumi, which is so it does the slash effect on all the entities that are named Chumi, and then invisibility 1255 true. Make sure you do true because otherwise there will be like the particles for the invisibility.
Yes, part. If you want to hide the particles, you put it on true.
Yeah,
Always know that.
and you want it to be repeat unconditional and needs redstone. So
Or if you don't want a redstone signal, just make it always active.
yeah. But that's pretty much it. That's how you get these cool things. You can search up any type of particles, and you let me just go through them if you want to pause to make sure you got the right ones right here. And of course, you want to change some things to that go for you, and then
Now, if you wanted to, all right, I have one more also thing. If you want to change how big the circle is, the x coordinate you don't want to care about. The first caret, do not care about that. You
wait.
don't want to change that. Now, if I want this loop to be bigger, right here. If I want to change, you already know how low it will go. I'm gonna choose the 4. It looks like a hula hoop.
Sorry, I need to beat the test dummy real quick for interrupting. There.
I need to see that. Now, if I wanted to make this a really big circle, I can change this to 5, and look how big it is.
Yep. It's a
Looks pretty
pretty
big if you
big
ask me.
circle, I would say, and it does look pretty cool. If you want people to respect your social distancing, you don't want to get inside of a circle. This is a no circle. But anyways, that's how you use a slash particle command. There's plenty more to do with the
And
slash particle.
and a slash execute
Yes,
and slash tp.
it's very simple, and thanks for watching.
PlayStation